Judge, we are waiting on test results from one of our experts in this case.
The last time we had this, we had last setting that it said that would be the absolute last announcement setting. We just go ahead and set the trial.
Set up trials.
Please, Judge.
All right, set for trial. What about the safeguards we have as conditions of bond here? What are they?
You're not driving.
No, I don't.
She doesn't.
She's not allowed to drive.
It's one of her bond conditions. She's not. And her father is here. He drives her.
What about using drugs or alcohol? Do you use drugs or alcohol
Yes.
at all? So where do you live with your family,
Yes, sir. With my 2 kids and my dad.
ma'am?
With my 2 kids and my dad.
All right. Well, get a resetting, set it for trial.
Yes, sir.
And then just have a seat over there as well. Thank you. And
That's all.
before you leave.
Will you hand me my spitting box?
Now go freak. Rah.
Hey, Brian, she failed. She's got marijuana.
All right.
Now, this is the case. Ms. Asher, there was a fatality in your case, right?
Yes, sir.
And you're using drugs while on bond? Are you kidding me? You have no sense of the importance of sobriety after all of this? All right. Brian's not going to fix the mess. Wanna? What's her bond?
Ms. Abshar's $30,000.
And you are Carly Asher in 22-40965. The court has ordered a urine test, which tested positive for THC tetrahydrocannabinol or marijuana. And one of the bond conditions is do not use drugs, and you're to submit to tests for alcohol and drugs at whim of the court. And under the okay, which what you were charged with this, which is intoxication manslaughter. And now testing for drugs. Here's what we're going to do. Your bond is revoked, and your bond is increased it's doubled to $60,000. You must have a drug patch as a condition of bond. Do you have some kind of a device for alcohol?
She didn't drive the car, Judge. She didn't.
Well, of course, if you happen to drive a vehicle, you would have to have an interlock device. But if she doesn't have a vehicle, then it's just easy for the court to say, do not operate a motor vehicle until further orders of the court. But the next time, it'll be $120,000 until it gets to a point where you're sitting in jail until all this. Mr. Gertz just tried a case yesterday that had taken 3 years to finally get to court because of the backlog we have. And there are some people just like you who can't follow the bond conditions, and they're sitting in jail, which I don't know if it was me, a day in jail, you can't have that back. And it's a day without freedom, and it could last a long time. But these are choices you make. And my advice is just quit whining about it and show the character and strength that you should have to make the correct choices. Well, do it. Unless you're unable to make the right choice. But these are pretty simple, straightforward choices. especially in light of what's hanging over your head here for this charge. I can't imagine. You know, fortunately, it doesn't happen a lot, but when it happens, we have to make something. It has to have a consequence that's adverse to your freedom. And are you employed somewhere? Yeah, which means to get out of jail, someone else is going to have to pay for it. It's going to cost thousands of dollars. That's what these bad choices cost you and or others as well. The thing, just going to take one final step. You have to appreciate and understand that you're not on this planet alone. You got others, right? 7 billion others. We rely on each other for making good choices so that we can have a full life safely. And you got family and friends, I presume, who care for you very much. But they're not going to be able, they're not going to, by law, they can't sit in jail while you're making mistakes. You're a grown up and you have to make the wise choices. And you have to realize that bad choices have consequences. I think you're able to make the right choices. Well, why aren't you making them? Do it. See, there's some people in here who are hopeless. They don't have any hope. Like they're going to make every time they have a chance to make a bad choice, they're going to make a bad choice. I don't think that's you, but these are important mistakes that you have to fix. And you have to remember that your life touches other people's lives as well. Okay, well, fix that. Do it immediately and do much better. Especially you're capable of it. That's what's frustrating to me. It's like, but you've got to, like I and everybody, Mr. Gertz, your family, everyone, we all are held accountable to the choices we make. So make better choices than you've been making. All right, that's the orders of the court, and you're treated similar to everybody else who's in the same situation.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
You have got to be kidding me. What is going on today? This is a joke. This is a joke. Today is an absolute joke. He needs an interpreter.
I need an interpreter when I cannot express myself sometimes.
Oh my God, sir, put that cigarette out. I don't give a crap that you are outside of this. What is wrong with everybody today? You know what, Miss Reed, we're going to start bringing people in court. People are going to learn how to act in a courtroom.
Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Ma'am? Ma'am? Can you hear it?
No, I know.
Okay.
I have no patience for that. But trust me, out of the day, I'm sitting up here, I'm the one that sees the drink.